I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for, you know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different days. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Typically, every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll opt not to return. but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
He was brought down from a Sydney run. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Replays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he is going to have us Cowboys 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a screen set up for Blue. Ooh, he's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and 11.
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and short. Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Gain of 14. 1st down, Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark. But, yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's hot. Outside. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There are so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Here we go.
On second down, option going left. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Parallel Yeti. 180, 180. Delta.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It is a big play for the Eagles. 35 yards.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be back up now to start this drive. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, kill!
Play fake. Prescott. Moving left. Taking off.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Dag going to give this to Blue. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. Prescott now. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
After being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
In motion, Lamb.
Go to 54,
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, Blue. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
On
the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts using the pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Again, Hurts. Flush to his right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
In motion, Lamb. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on his left. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now a run on 1st down. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing is Hurts. They're taken in by Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, Prescott will get this out quickly to Lamb. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Second down, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the field. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2nd and 7. Now Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Forced to his right. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down. They try to push forward and wind up getting 3 yards with that one. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Hurts. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 7. To throw is Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Can throw it here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 29, here's 2nd and 6. A run with blue. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He'll be hit and as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
We go 47. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
For a field goal, they'll go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Eagles 38, Cowboys 17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
7-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Dak gonna run with it himself. And he pitches it. They converge on him quickly. She'll only get a couple. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down.
Yeah, 26.
A run once more with Blue. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. 3rd down, they go with Bigsby. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. It's Blue. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. They'll try and run right on the option. Gets to the edge at the 30. Score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch that. Anyway, oh, yeah, you got him. Don't touch it.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Don't touch that. Anyway, don't touch it.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Philadelphia.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 46-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
For Hurts. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with blue. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back near his goal line, Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd, they need 8. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Blue. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 11 on the
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickens. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he'll give it up on the pitch. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Prescott. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Yeah, here we go.
On 2nd down, they're going to run the option here to the right. Up the sideline at the 35. They're
starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Again, it's Blue. First down and more past midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
There you go. All right, nice.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. The outside looked in by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Third and short. Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. That is caught. What a throw. Fonte Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Dallas. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This take taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 46, here's second down and 6. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is second and 6. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And his second touchdown tonight.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. The kick is good. And the Eagles will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10. Now Milton. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
it's Milton. Exiting the pocket right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19.
In the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. To the air once more is Milton. Pass complete, left side to Pickens. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's another Cowboys touchdown.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Ready, set. Back. Ready.
Throwing again is Milton. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dallas.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get back to a one-possession game.
35-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Great. Oh, it's Silver, ready?
Here's Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2